Okay, this video is going to be a little different. So, on a rainy morning a few weeks ago, I went on a little walk through Manhattan and Queens. I miss New York. I miss comedy clubs, and I haven't gone anywhere, but I miss them dearly. So, I went on a little walk past some of my favorites. First up, I went to Caroline's in Midtown. I hopped on the 7 train to Times Square. Caroline's can be a little touristy, but if you want to see a headliner, it's usually a really great place to go. Throughout a lot of October, I didn't really find myself seeking out modern comedy very much. You know, it's a sad time for so many reasons, and as the days were starting to get shorter and colder and grayer, and as I continue to work from home, you know, you find that there are fewer places to hide from those feelings. And I just sort of wasn't really in a laughing mood. We don't need to talk about everything that's going on, but there's objectively some pretty bad things. So I go and I visit Caroline's, and then I decide it's time to head south. So I hop on the NW train at 49th Street to make my way to Union Square. It's still mid-morning, it's gotten a little brighter, but the rain is steady, and I walk through the park to see the stand. You know, I talk a lot on this channel about the reasons that people like me go to comedy shows and the reasons that people seek out comedy in their lives, whatever form that may take. And oftentimes it is one of two reasons. Oftentimes it's looking for a distraction. You know, it's people who don't want to think about all the bad things or whatever might be stressing them out, or, you know, they just want to laugh and want to not think for a little bit. Or, you know, they're looking for catharsis and they want the thing discussed and talked about. And I talk about these two things all the time in my comedy work. And for the first time since I started this years and years ago, I found that I didn't really want either. I didn't want to think about the thing. I didn't want to hear comedians' opinions on it and try to reframe it for myself. Nor did I want to not think about it, nor did I want to hide from it or distract myself from it. I just kind of wanted to sit in all the things that I was feeling and not really laugh. I just wanted to feel sad. And I think I just wanted to be able to like mourn all of it. Mourn a lot of the things going on in my country and mourn a lot of the things going on in the world. And the beginning of autumn really brought up a lot of that stuff. Next, I head west across the base of Union Square, and I turn left on University Place. So if you know New York, you probably know where I'm heading next. The wind is blowing and the rain is coming harder now, but I'm bundled and I'm enjoying this kind of quiet morning. And I like to be reminded that New York is still alive. New York is still here. Now that November has come and now that things are finally underway, I am feeling a sense of calm that evaded me in October. And I'm excited to follow that, and I think it's going to lead me back to more comedy, and I think it's going to lead me to a place where I'm more excited to laugh again. I have some really fun things planned on this channel, and a lot of videos that are pretty much done, but I couldn't do the last step of filming because I knew I wouldn't have the excitement in my voice that those comedians deserve. So I go on these walks, and I feel things and I do my job and I keep my house and I bake and I sew. And as I turn the corner onto McDougal, where I've spent so many hours of my life, I see the lights from the Comedy Cellar, and you know, I'm hopeful. I've always been like a good laugher, like an easy laugher, and I'm happy to be one. I'm feeling it coming back. And I'm thankful that I just sort of let myself be tired and sad for a little bit. I recommend that. It's going to be okay. And I think it's time to go home. Thank you.